Chapter 12. After escaping from the clown mascot, Ben wandered through the hallways and empty spaces for what felt like an eternity. In all that time, not a single mascot found him or came after him. He let out a heavy breath when he finally stepped into a larger room. Flickering neon lights cast eerie shadows across the space. It looked like a massive hall filled with junk, old chairs, piles of rusted metal, and shattered glass scattered everywhere. Where the hell am I now? Ben muttered as he scanned the area, ears straining for any movement. He needed to stay alert. Those things could appear and attack at any moment. The room was much quieter than the previous ones, but the suffocating tension remained. He tightened his grip on the crowbar, his only weapon. His mind raced with thoughts of his friends. Were they still alive? Allison? Raymond? Logan? Had they managed to escape from those monstrous mascots? As he stepped further into the center of the room, a faint sound caught his attention. It was a soft rustling like something shifting beneath the piles of debris. Ben froze, holding his breath. "Who's there?" he called out, his voice low but firm. Silence. But he knew he wasn't alone. He turned toward the source of the noise, trying to keep his nerves in check. Suddenly, something shot out from behind a pile of scrap metal, forcing Ben to stumble backward in panic. A large pipe fell from above, narrowly missing his legs. His heart pounded as he looked up, and there it was. A massive pig-headed mascot stood on a high platform, its oversized body looming in the dim light. In its right hand it gripped a huge axe. The mascot didn't move. It just stood there, staring down at Ben like a statue. "Hey, what do you want?" "Stay back," Ben shouted, raising his crowbar defensively. But the pig mascot simply tilted its head as if savoring Ben's fear. Then, without a word, it jumped down from the platform, landing with a heavy thud that shook the floor. Slowly, it began to walk toward him, dragging its axe across the ground with an ear-piercing screech. "Shit, and here I thought I was finally in the clear," Ben muttered bitterly. He backed away carefully, searching for an exit. Then he noticed something strange. This mascot wasn't charging at him like the others. It was moving slowly, deliberately, like it wanted him to panic. "Get away from me. Leave me alone," Ben yelled, though his hands were shaking. The pig didn't respond. It just kept coming. Then it stopped, right in front of a massive pile of scrap metal. Without warning, it lifted its axe high and brought it down with a powerful swing. The impact sent metal and debris crashing toward Ben. He dove to the side just in time, but a jagged piece of steel struck his arm, knocking the crowbar from his grip. "Shit," he gasped, clutching his injured arm as pain shot through him. He reached for the crowbar again, but the pig mascot was already closing in, its axe raised for a killing blow. Ben threw himself backward, barely dodging the first swing. The axe slammed into the concrete floor with a deafening crack, leaving a deep fissure. Seizing the opportunity, Ben rolled across the room, snatching up his crowbar once more. He swung it at the mascot, but the creature easily deflected the blow with the flat of its axe. The sheer force of the impact sent Ben flying backward into a nearly collapsed metal shelf. The pig mascot started moving again, faster this time. It advanced on Ben, who scrambled to his feet, gripping his crowbar tightly. His arm throbbed, his movements sluggish from the pain. Desperately, he searched the room for anything that could help. Then he spotted it, a large drum filled with some unknown liquid. He ran toward it, pried it open, and was hit with the sharp scent of chemicals. "This might work," he muttered. Whether it was pure luck or some twisted stroke of fate, Ben had just found something that might save his life. As the pig mascot neared, Ben quickly pushed the drum over, spilling the liquid across the floor. The chemical spread fast, pooling around the creature's feet. The mascot paused, seemingly confused. Ben grabbed a piece of scrap metal and scraped it hard against the concrete, trying to create a spark. "Come on, light, damn it," he hissed, moving as fast as he could. Then, by some miracle, a spark finally ignited. The chemical ignited instantly, erupting into a wave of flames between him and the pig mascot. The creature took a step back, its massive figure now silhouetted against the inferno. "You like it hot, don't you, big guy?" Ben shouted, though he knew this wouldn't stop it for long. The fire was only buying him time. He turned and bolted, spotting a narrow passage on the other side of the room. He ran. He ran through twists and turns, navigating what felt like an endless labyrinth. Behind him, the sound of dragging metal and heavy footsteps echoed through the halls. The mascot was still following, slow but relentless. Shit, even fire isn't enough to stop that thing. But before the axe could come down again, another sound rang out, rapid footsteps and a distant scream. The pig mascot halted, turning its head toward the noise. Ben gasped for breath, eyes wide. Someone else was coming. But was it salvation, or just another nightmare?